What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. Got a quick video. This one should not take too long. Just something that I wanted to share with you guys today that I found kind of going through eBay the other day. Before I get into this video, if you have not joined in on the giveaway that I've partnered up with Rick from the Dreadful Minutes, we have a pretty large, pretty substantial giveaway going at the moment. It's first thing linked in the description. Definitely get in on that. You don't want to miss out. It is going through November the 6th, so don't miss out. There's like 30 something items to choose from in the giveaway, so a pretty big one, and you definitely do not want to miss out. The video that I found, well, the video that I'm doing today is a uh, what they call it in their eBay store is a 666 pack of Pagan black metal from Razed Productions, and it's being sold by the ominous domain distro. I have the little ominous domain business card that came in that. I have had so many of these in my possession. I've bought so much stuff from their eBay shop. I probably need to go to their actual web shop when I'm purchasing stuff. I probably could save a little bit of money that way, but I always find stuff just kind of perusing through eBay and end up purchasing from ominous domain that way. They've got three different of these little six-pack lots featured in their eBay store. This is the one that particularly stood out to me that I wanted. They're $29.99 and free shipping here in the U.S. That's not a bad deal at all for the 6 CDs, especially with this one that had a couple in there that I had been eyeing for some time, so I had to jump on it and get these. The box is mainly just for show. I've already had these out of the box. I took all the packing peanuts out. It was packed very securely. That way, it was wrapped in bubble wrap and had the peanuts, so you don't have to worry about the Mad Rush Media plague of busted jewel cases. Everything arrived just fine. So if that's something that you worry about, they were packed up very, very nicely. As I said, there are 6 CDs in this pack. They have two others, and they're all black metal. This was the only one that was just strictly labeled pagan black metal. And if you follow this channel at all, you know that I do have a lot of that kind of sprinkled into the collection. None of these bands are from Russia, though. Surprisingly, I do have a lot of Russian pagan black metal in the collection. The other two lots did have some very good stuff in it, but they both contained items that I already owned. This was one of the only ones the only one of those bundle packs that they had that was all new stuff for me. If you've been following this channel from the beginning, you may remember I was showing a few things from Razed Productions early on in the early stages of this channel. It was a good way for me to find some kind of obscure black metal, some underground black metal, and I found some really killer bands going through that Razed Productions discography. I think I purchased all of those through Ominous Domain back then as well. It is an eBay shop that I've been following for years now. So I'm going to quit rambling. We're 3 minutes in, and I'm just going to show you what was in this pack that I got. I'm going to link it all up in the description. I have a direct link straight to the pack that I got. And at the time of me doing this video, there are 2 of these lots left. There are still some available of the other lots as well. But just know that there's only 2 of these left, so if you're wanting it, you're probably going to need to jump on it pretty quick, because I'm assuming after this video goes live, it's going to sell out pretty fast. So the first band that was featured in this lot was a band called, I'm going to butcher most of these because they're not particular. Most of them aren't in English. This is Fafnir with Hugin Munin. This is obviously pagan black metal. Uh, Came out, I think, in 2011 or 2012. This is a band out of Italy. I have chose, I think it was the first real track. There's an intro, and then track 2 is the first actual song on this. It's called a 9 IX, I guess Roman numeral for 9 Paso. I did enjoy that track quite a bit. About halfway into that track, you kind of get this feeling of them kind of marching to war. It's kind of Viking thing, Viking. I hate the term Viking metal, but it kind of has that Viking metal fused in with pagan black metal sound going on, and it is a very enjoyable track and a very enjoyable album as a whole. For each of these albums, I did link up one track from each album, so you kind of get a little taste of what's in it, what you're in store for. If you like what you hear, you can hunt down and listen to more tracks within the particular album. This is the next one is one that drew me in. It is one that I've had in my cart on eBay several times, and I just never pulled the trigger on. And I put it off and put it off, and it was like when I saw it was in this 6 pack, I was like, yeah, this is what made my mind up to purchase this. This is Ravnkald with Pagan Warriors United. I've added this to my cart and taken it out so many times, and it was always like $14.95 or something, and I just never pulled the trigger on it. And finally, I have this in my possession. This band has a few more full lengths out as well, but this one is my particular favorite. And the album title on this one, Pagan Warriors United, is kind of fitting for the band because they are a universal band. They have, I think, 3 members that are from different parts of the globe working together to create the music on this project. Killer stuff there. I definitely enjoyed this one quite a bit. Next up, this is one that was completely new to me. This is another Italian project. It is a one-man band. This is Marfik with Devotum Lucifer. This is ambient stuff that bleeds into atmospheric black metal. It's got a lot of ambience going on, especially on the early stages of the album, and then it kind of gets into this dark, um, lo-fi atmospheric black metal. It's pretty good from what I've gathered from it so far. I have not spent a ton of time with this one. The track that I have linked up in the description is probably one of the shortest tracks on the album as a whole. Starting off, you have almost 10 minutes of that kind of ambience, almost dark ambience type feel going on before you get into some of the actual black metal musings within the album. The track I posted is in the middle of this release, and it's probably about a 3 or 4 minute track if I remember correctly. But that one track that I posted gives you a definite feel for what you're going to find within this album musically. There is also a full album stream on YouTube of this release as well, so you may want to go check that out. Pretty good, dark, atmospheric one-man band out of Italy there. Definitely looking forward to spending a little bit more time with that one. The next 2 cities are both from the same band. This is a band out of Sweden, and these were kind of nice surprises. I had not heard this project before, and these may turn out to be my 2 favorite releases out of this whole little stack. First up, I think this is the newest that they put out. I say newest, but the newest. I know it's the newest out of the 2 that I got in this. It's been out probably 10 years now. This is Korpblod with Vardens Fard. Obviously, more pagan black metal. It's got this guitar tone and almost melody, especially within the track that I posted. I believe I posted. I don't remember what the name of the track was at this point. It may be track 4, but honestly I don't remember. But you will pretty quickly if you start listening to it, pick up on what I'm talking about, this like guitar tone, this riff, this melody that kind of picks up. And that one is pretty similar to some of the others that you're going to pick up throughout this album. They all have a bit of their own identity within the tracks, but it is a very distinct kind of guitar sound and harmony that's kind of sprinkled in throughout this whole album, and it definitely works. I don't think I'm doing a good enough job putting into words. I think it's something that you're just going to have to check out for yourself. I just don't have the vocabulary and the vernacular to put out what this sound is. You'll pick it up pretty quick after listening. I think it's kind of one of those love-hate things. Those of you that like it, I think will really like it. And I hope some of you take the time to go check this one out. As I said, this is a Korpblod with Vardens Fard. And then they have another one from Korpblod. This actually was released by Razed Soul after this one, but it was initially released self-release from the band, I think a year or two before Vardens came out, and then Razed reissued it, I think in 2014. I want to say this is Korpblod with Norrön Megi. Yeah, that's I don't speak Swedish. I'm sorry. This one's pretty good as well, and the track that I pulled off of this one for you guys also has that distinct, harmonious kind of riffing going on. You will pick it up. It is something that is kind of quintessentially prevalent through this band's material, as I'm finding, and it's something that I really like. It makes them stand out and have a sound that's kind of distinctly their own, and it's something that I can appreciate. There's so many of these kind of pagan-esque, folky black metal bands that all start to sound the same, and it gets hard sometimes to differentiate one band from another. I like the fact that this band has their own identity with that sound, and it's something that they kind of molded into their own soundscapes, and I definitely appreciate that. So another killer release. As I was saying, those two albums there were surprisingly what has turned out to be what my favorite, possibly my favorite two releases out of this whole little stack. And then we have the other one that led me to buy this and the um, Ravnkald, sorry, choking. This and the Ravnkald album were my initial pull-ins, and then everything else was just kind of bonus. This is Elegos with Laments for the fallen, not fallen in. This is epic black metal. Definitely has that almost folky, atmospheric vibes going on at times. This was also released. It doesn't have a date on it, but I'm thinking it came out in around 20. It was either 2014 or 2017. I can't remember just off the top of my head. But they also put out an EP last year that was very killer. That EP that they put out last year kind of led more into the atmospheric side of things. This one is kind of steeped deeply into just epic black metal. I think this band is out of Italy as well. I think Razed Productions is based out of Italy. I think that's another reason why there's so many Italian bands buried within their roster. But this is a killer release. Of the six that I got four top notch, and then I have a couple others that I kind of want to sink my teeth into and spend a little bit more time discovering the music within. But I was very impressed with these albums. I thought the price point was definitely well worth what you're getting, and it's something that I wanted to share with you guys. I know some of you are into some of this kind of black metal, folky black metal that I enjoy as well. It's linked up in the description. Check all these out if that sounds like something that you want to check out. And go visit that ominous domain eBay store and pick one up for yourself. That's all I've got for today. I have a huge collection, just general collection update that I want to put out. Hopefully, I can get that recorded this weekend. I want to kind of show some of the stuff that I got at the concert on Wednesday and talk about that a little bit, as well as show some other stuff that I've had come in. So keep your eyes open for that. It will be coming very soon. Make sure you get on that giveaway that I have going with Rick, and then I will also try to jump back on the actual CD collection videos as well. That's all I've got for today. Stay classy, stay metal, and I will see you guys very soon. I promise.